You fucking asked for it.
Last time on Addicted to Fireball.
Yeah, they're both.
Can you give me a sausage and a stick?
Just a
Is
second.
that a recap?
Last time on Addicted to Fireball. The party, after setting up an alarm on the stairs to make sure nothing came down from the second floor, went to explore an unexplored hallway on the first floor to make sure that we weren't attacked from behind by anything. Upon entering, we alerted some mummies to our presence, to our presence. At which
We're from
point
the U.S., bitch.
they reanimated, and battle ensued. After destroying all 3 mummies, we found
There was a
2
snake.
potions. Oh, all 3 mummies and a summoned snake, and avoiding a swarm of locusts.
Mostly avoiding.
Sort of avoiding.
Hardly avoiding it all.
Marin
Hard avoided.
Marin succeeded at getting the finishing blow on the last standing mummy, and then Bimble discovered 2 potions.
And some rubies.
And so, well, fuck rubies, whatever.
There were rubies in there? I totally missed that.
They're just money.
Okay, monies.
They're not because they're
They're better
immaterial
than
component.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess
Perhaps.
it's the same as money.
All right.
So that's all material components are.
You're the same as money.
It takes time to track some movement out.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Yep.
Does it seem relatively safe?
Yay.
No.
That means we're done with this floor and we take a long rest.
That'd
Yes.
be awesome.
And
I come out
Use
of
the
rhino
plan.
form.
And sleep is no longer healing. Yeah, can we actually have time to like take a rest? I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
I
do some.
You guys tell me what happens.
I come out of
I'll
rhino
react.
form and be like, we could totally rest in one of these rooms, and I can use a spell to wall off the doorway, so make sure we aren't intruded upon.
it's kind of sound awfully masculine.
I know. It happens when I come out of rhino form. Tell me.
That's fair.
My vocal cords get back to normal then.
Oh, okay. Interesting. We need to test this more.
I believe it would be best for rest. I do not feel well.
You don't look well.
I believe it.
Can you see curses?
Is it magic?
Seems like it would have to be magic.
Okay. Then yeah.
His aura is tainted.
He's now reading
You have a dirty
energies,
taint.
radiating energies of the necromantic
You have a taint.
variety.
I know.
I can totally fix that
Maybe.
tomorrow.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
gotcha.
It might go away by itself.
Or it
Maybe.
might require greater.
Oh, I can restore that greatly. Tomorrow.
Regardless, I think it would be wise to find a place to hole up and get some rest. We've been through an awful lot of things in this horrible place. There's been, I don't even know how many different constructs we've run across and traps. Who knows what's on the next level?
I think rest. I know Roman was like, that's bullshit. Why do you need to rest? Press forward.
I turned him into a
But
Roman the robot.
But Roman, we're not all as masculine as you.
Are you having a conversation with yourself?
No, it's Roman.
He is.
Okay.
And some of us need to rest.
So what I recommend is we go back into that room right next to the
Stairs?
way up, the one that was with
Has
the big
beds?
metal door. No,
Oh.
There's one with beds.
there is one with beds.
We're only 3 beds. We can't all
But
fit.
have
in
you
beds.
heard of bed bugs? That's a thing.
I don't have any hair for them to get into and live in. It would be not really
regardless, gross. And it's going to be far more secure in an area with one entry with a metal door.
Will we be able to rest properly in such a room without any accoutrements?
Why don't you have accoutrements?
You have a bedroll and shit. I
Did-
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Yeah. I'm good.
What's wrong with you?
I think we should go to that one room, right by the stairs.
Very good. What time is it?
We don't know. We're inside.
We're inside a temple with no windows.
7:13.
If
I feel like you got
If
your
an all-knowing
morning,
deity-
it's probably
we're present.
your like survival.
We're here, God.
Alright.
We've been-
Survival check.
It's late
days.
afternoon.
Okay. Hypothetically, we could spend 16 hours resting.
Why would we do that?
I don't think you
Take
can-
all
I
your
don't
hit
think you can
dice back.
double rest benefits twice in a row.
take a
That's
look.
actually
If it's
specified.
on separate days, it does.
Oh, you can't take 2 long rests in one day?
Correct.
I did not know that.
That's a rule.
So what if we finished our long rest before midnight?
You already long rested today.
Yeah, that is
'Cause you got
true.
attacked by the
We
rocks.
long rested today, so technically we can't long rest
That's
until after midnight. Or whatever.
legit.
Sure. Or
We got-
whatever. It doesn't matter.
It matters in
As
the
long as
extent
we're
that
not
you
breaking
can't
the rules.
You can't rest for 16
rest
hours.
in,
Okay.
in rapid succession.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I'm gonna use up the rest of my hit.
Once we get
probably.
back
Wait.
to the room,
We aren't back in the room yet.
Okay.
keep your pants on, buddy.
God.
As I don my pants.
Alright, so you guys make your way back to
Back to the armory.
the armory. As you guys approach, Nextril stands up and walks out from the library.
Oh, hi.
Is there
Next.
anything interesting?
Some
yeah.
mummies.
Yep. Nothing.
Anything that you think I would like to check out?
Do
Probably.
you want to look at dried, recently reanimated corpses?
Not specifically, but were there any
How do you feel?
any possessions left behind?
Oh
Coffins?
yeah, definitely inside of sarcophagi and various graves. If you would
Okay.
like to defile those, we did. So
Feel free.
there's I think we killed all the ones that'll come back and try to kill you.
It'd be unwise for you to
Go along.
go on your own. If you wish to go check that out, I'd be happy to go with you.
Yeah, we'll just conceal the
Oh,
door
you go
behind
rest. I'll go with them.
Why'd you kill yourself?
Did you just put him in a headlock and stab him in the throat?
I'm gonna seal these doors.
That's amazing.
So, don't take too long.
Yes, if you would accompany me, that would be most appreciated.
You gonna do floaty shield stuff? Have you been doing floaty shield stuff yet?
No,
No, I forgot about it.
Okay.
you can't.
Can you do floaty
Oh, that's
shield
right, because
stuff?
you have to attune to it.
Attune to it. That's
Yeah.
another reason for this long rest.
Yeah. And speaking of, while I'm waiting, I'm gonna try to figure out what the fuck this staff is.
So you need to identify, right? Or you need to do the attunement, like spend an hour with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, am I sealing these doors or waiting?
You're waiting for Marin, I would say,
We're waiting for a
and
while,
Nextro.
and then we're gonna. See.
He goes. You guys go. He digs through some of the graves. There's a few small trinkets that he grabs. Nothing that piques your interest. Nothing that seems overly valuable or useful to you. And then they return. We'll say that he does that for about an hour.
Oh, look at that.
Fair.
And
I'll just throw by the door and drink.
you notice the
You're such a
lights
good bodyguard.
over this time. All the torches extinguish. Based on this, you can tell that they last for around an hour once lit.
Or do they last for a short rest?
Lasts for about an hour. You could be fighting for that whole hour, and they would still
That doesn't make any
last that
sense.
duration.
That doesn't make any
So, while we are in the room and they're off doing that thing for an hour,
sense.
The lights shut off.
Fuck! We get naked.
You
Crib-
don't notice.
Crib mentions
Oh,
that
nice.
he's not feeling well. You know,
Goes-
hypothetically, like 50% of max healthiness, with possible lingering effects that may actually be worse than such.
I'll fix you up tomorrow morning
Maybe.
Tomorrow morning?
after we rest.
Yeah, you don't look okay.
I don't feel okay.
Can you remove curse?
I can't remove
Or
curse. I
do
can
anything
remove,
to that effect?
I can remove disease or
You can.
poison.
I can
Okay.
grade a restoration.
You know that doesn't like. You feel like
I feel
your
different.
magic is not something you'd be able to fix.
Okay.
So you had to turn into one of those, right?
You don't know.
Do you have knowledge of religion?
Yeah, anybody can roll a knowledge religion to see what they know about mummies.
I'm not trained in knowledge religion.
I
19.
am.
I got a 3.
Although I got an 11.
I'm not in the room.
Sakara knows that sometimes
Mummies
Mummies are made to bridge to the afterlife, primarily for important people or people that would assist important people.
So what you're
And,
saying is that it was important enough for this guy to want to take me with him.
No,
Oh,
Bimble knows that.
you said no really fast. Last time I shut down that fast, I'm trying to say I was special. It was my mom.
That's fair.
It's understandable. You know that it's a long ritualistic process to create mummies, even ones that don't come back to life, and it would be a longer process to bring somebody back to life.
So he's a half.
So I'm not going to turn into a mummy. I'm just going to have a mummy.
Bimble knows he's not gonna. That he's not gonna turn into a mummy or any sort of undead, or is pretty confident in that fact.
But we could test it.
You can test it, sure.
By killing him and seeing if he comes back to life.
Well, after he goes to sleep,
Remove my
Right.
brain with a hook.
like you do.
When your friends go to sleep,
I'm
regardless of whether or not
confident
they're
you'll
from
be
you first.
okay. I think all you need to do is close your eyes.
No, something is more deeply wrong with me.
Agreed.
The fact that you're not closing your eyes.
Roman,
Make
put
him
him in
close
his
his
sleeper
eyes.
hold.
Right. You, if you're playing with the staff for that whole hour,
Oh, you betcha.
can't figure it out.
Mm.
It seems like it just doesn't work with your abilities. Doesn't mesh with your type of magics.
That's racist.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, it's not so much racist
Magic.
Classist?
as classist.
Classist.
Yeah.
It's racist. But I can't find anything out about it. Or
I think
who
you can
it
find
would be
most
intended for.
stuff out about it. It would be suited in the hands of a warlock, a cleric, or a true druid.
I am a true druid. I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone
Levels in
whose
druid?
character has
Yeah,
level
9 of them.
Okay, so
druid on their character sheet.
it just doesn't work for you. But
Scar, this is trash.
you can speak the command word and throw the staff on the ground within 10 feet of you. The staff becomes a giant constrictor snake under your control on its own initiative count.
That mummy did not
It's
throw
Staff
it on
of
the ground.
Python. In addition to what it says in here under Staff of Python,
Yeah, Staff of Python.
if you've been attuned with it for over 100 years, you are able to
Speak
control.
your command
You can speak the command word even shortly after someone else has become attuned with it. Within a few days of that
Does it
attunement.
really say that?
And
Yeah, it says
no, I'm saying in addition to it.
Oh, I just did what it says.
In addition
This
to what it
is the
says.
unruling
This
dragon.
is
This
a slightly different staff
This
of
is
Python.
this is why he was able.
This
to
is
is a-
this is
yeah,
Staff of Python 2.0.
This is a greater staff of Python.
Yeah, and your Dragon Ball. I don't know how long you live, and I don't know if it's relevant to your character, but
100 years now.
and you can
About the same.
control it from
Oh,
a greater
It's
distance,
about the same.
about 100 feet instead of the 10 feet.
Good to know.
All part of the plan.
Nobody touch my python.
Gross.
I'm a girl.
All
Anaconda
night long.
Alright.
So Bimble.
No,
Also,
no, cast that.
how much in-depth knowledge would you have of? Do you think you have of these mummies? No, back to your 19.
How much in-depth knowledge?
Yeah.
Are they gonna reanimate after a time?
Is it? So, I mean, I guess it is. It is entirely with your line of person. I mean, I guess you're more biology than.
I'm more biology.
Necrotic, but
I
still
do.
related,
I can
and you can
animate
cast and animate.
zombies. But
So
I
with
don't
with
have
that
any knowledge
with that
skill.
knowledge, your knowledge check of 19, you know that sometimes even after killing mummies, they're not
dead.
dead.
What if you burn them? We should have burned them alive.
Okay.
I did poke it in the eye hole. Does that help?
I don't know.
Okay. Should I poke it harder in the eye hole?
Well, it's possible that maybe we should go back and burn it.
Dismember?
Do you have holy water?
No. Wait. No.
As a paladin.
If we could seal it up.
I have incense.
I'm gonna do that one time. I'm gonna do that on the door.
We could hope it doesn't come back. But it might.
If we were to dismember it completely, could it reassemble itself?
It can turn into sand.
One of them could.
Yep.
Yeah, you say. Sorry, you know that sometimes they can.
Yep.
Not every walking on mummy, but some of them have that ability. All right.
Not saying it's gonna happen. Just something to keep in your noggin for when we come back through this area. You might be pissed.
Fair enough.
We beat him once, we're gonna beat him again.
And he could probably still control us now.
It's gonna be my staff. You can't have it.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's corporal right now. We could throw him in a swamp.
Let's
He's a corporal?
see what Nextril knows about this subject.
Yeah, he's in there with it.
He knows nothing.
He knows a lot,
No, he knows a
actually.
lot.
When he returns with Maren,
He found it in one of the books he was looking at.
Sure.
he tells you that sometimes
She does know where.
there's the heart of the mummy is kept in a different location, or at least separate from the body, and that mummies will certain, not all of them, powerful ones can reform within a couple days.
We should
Generally separate, but nearby.
we should check
In
that
the
room
ends.
more better.
Yeah, depending.
Would-
Secret door.
But I
we can check it in the
did
morning.
not find any separate heart
What did you
stored. I looked through many of the.
Would it give off any kind of
Chambers.
magical aura if someone were to go searching for it?
It may.
Did you check to see if there was one in his chest?
I didn't. But normally, even mummies that don't come back to life have their hearts removed.
Oh.
So my guess would be none of the mummies in there have hearts on them. It's just whether or not they were prepared with enough magic to come back after being destroyed.
And you said days.
I know it takes, from what I've read, the quickest it has happened is 24 hours.
Could be a problem.
But that's all I'm aware of. It's not my realm of expertise.
Do you know if there's a range in which the heart must be kept?
Not from the active mummy, it seems, but I believe the mummy always comes back near the heart.
Hmm.
There have been stories of the body and the heart being separated, and brought to different locations for study, and the body deteriorates of the defeated creature deteriorates into sand over the course of a day and reforms at the other location.
So what I'm hearing is XP farm. That's what I'm hearing.
Uh-huh.
Get mummy hearts.
Get mummy heart.
Kill mummy.
Kill
rest,
mummy.
Repeat.
Rest, repeat. Yeah.
Done.
Welcome to Addicted to Fireball. For the next 8 weeks, we will be mining mummies.
I don't know how long you guys live, but I got at least another 400 years of my life. So
Ephraim's
that's
dead.
a lot of XP.
I went up 3 levels from that battle, so it won't take that long.
Well, I think we should rest on it, and we'll go back in the morning or whatever time it is,
Mm-hmm.
and see if we can see anything as a group. And if we can't, we'll just have to keep marching on and hope we get through it and far, far away before it comes back, if it comes back.
There's no guarantee that the heart is even at this temple.
True. It could even be on the next level.
Yeah. Or
There could be a
top
basement.
level.
Or
We
it
haven't
could
seen
be
stairs
in
down.
another dimension, for all I know.
Yeah.
Or plane.
I don't know, basement of the
But regardless, I think it's
The
time
animal?
to get some sleep. At least those of us who have expended our magics. Those of you who are robots and or drunks.
Grab that barrel. Keep yourself busy.
Yep. Why don't you guys keep a watch and seal us in? Okay.
Seal.
Weird.
Seal?
I have
You
sex
turn
with
into a seal?
Turn into a seal.
Everyone get your clubs ready.
So that we're all in the room.
Clubbing.
I'm going to cast my awesomeness.
Stone shape?
Wall of stone.
Okay.
Blocking the doorway.
He literally seals us in with stone.
Yeah.
So if he
I
dies,
don't know if you're okay with that.
if he dies in his
Make
sleep,
sure you leave some small
we
holes
are
so
all
air
trapped
continues to
here.
pass
We
through.
can mine our way out
I
eventually.
also used my last stone shape to make one small hole. So we have an air hole.
To the steel doors.
I'm
No, to
pretty
the wall.
sure-
Other
Pretty
wall.
sure that this temple is not airtight, but it could be.
your butthole's not airtight.
That is very true. It's penis tight though.
Useful.
Alright. So,
Alright, so what do you guys do over the next
I try to tune
10
myself with my
hours.
staff.
How many alarm
And then
spells can I
sleep.
cast in the next 10 hours?
All of them.
I was
one?
planning on using my hit dice to heal myself, but I was told not to. So.
Yeah, you are afflicted with a curse that prevents you.
You use the first hit die, you like try to like surge or whatever, however you guys
kidney stone.
however you guys embody that like
He
that
rests
action.
for a little bit, and he doesn't feel any better,
Right. So burn a hit die.
like at all. Like
And
you
now-
don't, like
and you
your
feel
fatigue
no-
hasn't even receded. Like it's just you feel exactly the same level
I
of.
need to
drain.
try harder. I burn all my hit dice.
Yes.
You get half of them back.
Alright, so
So,
How many hit dice did we decide we get back out of the long rest?
half of your level.
Yep. Wow, that was good. That was good.
Rounded up, I think. So this is the odd occurrence where it's rounded up.
Heal
9.
fully.
Yeah.
And
So
my
use
second
half of
one
your
Oh,
hit
sweet.
dice.
That means I get that one that I burned back too.
Yes.
Do you get hit dice back when you have your permanent terror bed?
When you do a short rest, you expend your dice. When you do a long rest, you get half of them back. And you can expend them if you want.
Yeah, it's
But more importantly, look at the spells back. Those two, those two,
Super
that
excited
one,
to have
and
smites.
those
three, and these three.
I gotta pick a different one.
So I haven't found a cool
Agreed. Wait, what?
weapon that I want you to have yet.
Oh,
Alright.
it's just magic.
So it is just a +1 at this point.
That's pretty good,
okay.
actually.
I mean, it is pretty good. It makes a huge difference on a lot of the stuff you guys have been fighting for sure.
Well, not even just that. Plus
But
one to
in
hit, plus
general-
one to damage.
Yeah, it's really good.
Real
It
good.
may you may have learned that after further attunement, you get better with it. We'll see.
I like it.
Neat.
I would like to find something cool, but
I
not
too,
completely
so-
broken.
While wielding it,
Myself.
you're immune to the effects of alcohol.
The
Oh,
tube
oh
holds
God.
milky liquid with a strong alcohol smell. No, I just randomly looked at that. Let's see.
It's the stirring rod. Is what it's called.
This is a universal solvent, is what that thing is.
I
But
think
anyways,
it's pretty good.
all right.
Stir stick of doom.
You guys are able to gain the benefits of your long rest,
Yay!
Yay.
We're stuck in a room.
and you're locked in a room.
Neat.
Tomb.
Can I be healed again?
No.
Not yet.
Frick.
we start punching you.
Bring you down to 1 hit point.
No, it's 0.
Next, over the course of the night and morning, Nextril is poring over these books.
Gross.
And
You're supposed to read them, not pour on them.
in the morning, he tells you that in one of the books, he found some information about why the temple was formed. It seems a group of people had come together with dragon eggs and
Never a good idea.
began worshipping them. and constructed the temple and gained followers, and they had been waiting for these eggs to hatch.
What?
Is there anything in those books about what happened? to
Whether
sun
the
eggs?
eggs hatched?
Yeah, they ate everybody.
That's and they might still be here then.
All right.
Seems like they were the three. Described the 4 eggs actually. One that they seem to identify as the 3 of the dragons that you
On the
saw
tapestries?
on the tapestries, and then a 4th that they didn't understand.
Interesting. Well, if we're lucky, and by lucky I mean unlucky, they hatched.
Bimbo, you knew something about those mummies, right?
Yeah,
Are they immune to poison, being deadly, dead things like that?
most dead things are.
Those specific ones, I'm not sure.
Good to know. No giant scorpion.
Also, the farmers were mostly immune to poison, along with the statues.
So basically everything so far.
Oh, the plants might be okay. Not sure. Why do you ask?
Because I was gonna consider turning into something else, but I'll stick with Rhino for now. I was gonna try something new.
Like a dolphin?
I slink into the corner. Alright, so long rest is over.
Yep, long rest is over.
Crip,
All right.
how you feeling?
I do not feel well.
Oh God, what are you doing to him?
Yeah, what are you doing to him?
This is how I cast Greater Restoration.
Oh.
Does it work? Why do you do it like that?
Doesn't even require touch.
Because he pets me when I ride him. I would pet him.
It would be more effective.
Or when he
Just
rides
kidding,
me.
it does.
If you first attuned with nature, it would be more effective.
I thought we had an awesome Lolita thing going on.
Oh, I also attuned with the staff. Do I
Whoa,
learn anything
whoa,
cool about
whoa.
Yeah, I told you about
it? I
it.
forgot.
Yeah. It turns.
I throw it on the
into
ground
a
and
snake.
say a word.
You can use an action to toss it within 10 feet of you and make it a huge constrictor snake.
What?
A giant constrictor snake.
What frequency?
Yeah.
At will?
At will. Every day.
It dies, you pick it up.
No,
Do it again.
It dies, pick up snake.
Staff becomes a giant constrictor.
Does it have like
On your
charges?
turn, you can control it. You decide its action. The snake is reduced to 0 hit points. It dies and reverts to staff form. The staff then...
Cannot be used for the next day.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
That not what it says?
Shatters and is destroyed.
Shut up. What?
If the snake reverts to staff form before losing all hit points, it regains all of them. Yeah, that's greater staff of the python.
Yeah. It's,
It has that
Once
like
per day?
longer attunement and once per day.
Okay.
Uh,
I mean, otherwise...
not exclusively once per day.
Huh?
Holy shit!
What?
Or it can shift back and heal.
You can shift it back and it'll heal, and then you can do it again.
Yeah.
It restores itself
Yeah.
once.
It has a cooldown if it goes...
If it dies.
If it lasts its whole
Yeah.
thing.
What's up?
Okay,
So you can
So,
turn it's huge size. So you can
we
turn
were
this
already
snake
level 3
and
before that
turn
battle.
into a rhino.
And then we took a
And
long
then
rest,
go
meaning
on
that I could
top
wake
of
up
it.
with new spells.
What?
I thought I knew what I was going to prep for the day, so I was going through here to look for it.
Mhm.
I have level 3 remove curse. I could just wake up tomorrow morning and be like, curse gone.
I
It's
don't know
alright.
if curse that does that.
He used a 5th level spell. It's fine.
I don't think remove curse would have
I
took the hit point.
Oh, it doesn't
Yeah.
make you feel fine. It
You're able to heal again.
neither does greater restoration.
Yes, it does.
No,
No.
Talking about?
You can reduce the target's exhaustion level by 1 or end one of the following effects.
No, it's just more versatile.
It's versatile. It removes curse,
It was like everything.
removes charm or petrification. It removes one of anything, mostly.
It's like this person has a thing, and I want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
This
Did you say you had like maximum hit point damage or something?
That's true. Mine would have only gotten rid of.
No, it didn't. It would. Your maximum hit point reduction doesn't occur until it's
Oh, okay.
been affecting you for a longer, like a day.
Gotcha.
You lose hit points.
So he's still not able to heal.
So he can now that you cast a spell on him.
Now that he uses his 3rd level spell slot to cast Remove Curse instead of you using your 5th level spell slot to cast Greater Restoration,
Regardless.
it has the same effect, and he can now be healed.
Sweet. Okay.
And then
I mean, I'm fine with you using your newly found 5th level spell
Well, I
slot.
mean, I still have it prepared for the day because I thought I would have to have it prepared. So
Well, it's
And it's
good
not
enough.
a bad thing
Yeah,
to
we'll go with
have,
that.
considering the
The
what's
fact that
it.
we just ran into something out of
But
Yeah,
it,
there's
it
no
also
touches.
means, William, you
Yeah.
can still eat that 5th level spell slot if you want,
Yeah.
or you can cast a lower level spell in
Yeah,
that
that's
slot.
it. Yeah.
So,
I don't have fireball.
What a shitty druid.
alright, Nextral also says he's going to wait down here while you explore
Well,
up
can-
above.
Considering we can't leave the room yet, agreed. Speaking of, would you like to find the door?
Ask Roman too. Roman punch to that wall. I don't want him to use this.
He only has to do 150 hit points of damage,
180 hit points of damage
and it'll break a 5-foot section of it.
for
Oh.
8.
He would do that.
15. DC 15.
Yeah,
Do
you guys
enough damage
break
to
through
break
your
through the
wall.
wall.
The mummy also would have done that in no time, too.
Yeah.
Well, not no time.
You're right, 6
100
seconds.
There's also a
100.
door you have to go through.
180. Do we leave it open?
unless it
Damage?
opens into the wall.
I thought it opened in, but maybe it doesn't. Who knows?
I think it opened out. No, yeah, because you guys forced it closed and he pushed his way out.
Yeah.
So, anyway. Whatever.
So you guys break
down.
through this wall.
I mean, I could just cast Stone Shade and waste it.
No.
You could, but it's not worth it. It's easy to destroy.
It's not real stone.
It's real stone.
It's real
It's
stone.
real thin stone.
After 10 minutes, it becomes a real permanent stone. It's no longer a spell.
I know. It's just not super thick.
6 inches.
Less thick.
Sandstone.
than my dick.
So now that I'm healable, should I heal myself?
Yes.
Paladin, heal thyself.
Why would you not?
Okay.
Who
Because
are you?
somebody else could do it.
No, nobody else. We don't have a
Hey,
cleric
hey.
anymore.
Good
Do
berries.
you have good berries?
Here you go.
How many good berries is that?
10 of them.
At 1 hit point apiece?
Yep.
Sweet. I take all 10 good berries.
Wait, I eat 1, you eat 9.
Okay, so I have 9 good berries. I'm gonna use several of my
Where's
hit
mine?
dice.
You probably have to feed the whole party, actually, William.
You don't have to feed me.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
He's
No,
a
you
stone.
have to feed the whole party. That's your job. That's why you're
That's
here.
why you exist.
Unzip.
Dive in.
Okay, so before, so
So-
I guess I have 7.
2. Roman. So 3, so yeah.
Natural.
Okay.
Next.
Okay, I've-
Nextro brought his own food. He's got like a can of milk.
Oh, that's
What?
Sure.
Cat.
A can of milk?
Yeah.
Does milk ever come in cans? Is that a thing?
If it's unprocessed on the farm,
Condensed?
yes.
Condensed
Cans?
milk.
Yeah.
Also condensed milk.
See?
That's
He just
good.
adds water.
But no, if you look old milk pails
No.
that you used to see,
Wow, tangent.
You get your con modifier on those too, right?
Huh?
You get your con
Yeah.
modifier on those too, right?
On your hit die?
Yeah.
Can you do that
I
when
get-
you're not resting?
Your con modifier on mine.
I would just do it first thing in the morning. If you guys want to spend an hour breaking down that wall or whatever, I'm not helping because I'm trying to get
Like-
myself healthy.
20 seconds, probably. How much
Alright,
I
damage?
don't know how much
180.
damage you think you can do with just a couple punches.
I'm still
It
hanging
would
out.
take him like 30 seconds to get through that.
Yeah, it
wall.
would probably take
Roman 5
like-
punches.
like 30. Well, it's not 5 punches,
Well,
so
a punch
every,
is one
every
damage.
6.
plus
DC
strength.
15.
He's gonna use this
And then-
magic goddamn sword.
Okay, whatever.
Would he?
In
It's
two
up to him.
hands.
But yeah, he would
It shoots
Two
out
weapon
like
attack.
butter.
or two-handed attack with one of his weapons, dealing like a D10
D10
plus strength.
7 per hit, 2 attacks per 6
So
seconds.
12.
It'd take him
24.
5 rounds, 30 seconds.
He would action like
to-
stuff, whatever. He'd use his dice, whatever he can to do extra
I'm up
damage
to
that
69.
doesn't
How
hurt
many
him next
good
combat.
berries did we
You
say
know,
I ended up with per
Seven.
is fine.
7?
Yeah.
Unless you
I
do a
have
short
one
rest,
good berry
you'll
left.
have all of it back.
Well,
Man.
you might need it to stabilize later at the
Yeah,
rate you
so-
fall.
That's true. I'm at full hit points, and I have 1 good berry left over.
So it's
I-
a good berry.
I offer it back to you.
You tuck berry in your cheek, like so that you fall unconscious, and it
Interesting.
slides down your throat and keeps stabilizes you.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Is this an in-character recommendation?
It's like an emergency tooth.
Can you
Phil.
butt chug good berries
For extra effect.
or extra speed? I don't know. Like just pour them in. Like instead of me having to eat them individually as an action, you just drop them all into a funnel with one action.
All right.
Is that
Let's start this.
Hey, this is legitimate. Same thing with healing potions.
No,
No,
No.
They don't work directly into the intestine.
Butt chug.
they don't work any different. We're gonna go with.
Okay,
So I've got a +1 jeweled rapier
so you can't pour them faster in the funnel.
and an attuned shield.
That's fair.
Yes.
We just have to work up to a funnel with a larger opening for it to be faster. It's gonna take training.
All right. So what are you guys doing other than talking about anal insertion stuff?
I was healing myself while they were breaking down the wall.
It's a bonus,
Well,
it's a
break
bonus
down the
action to float the shield for a minute, right?
Sorry, your animated shield that Marin picked up and
Wow.
gained attunement
I don't
with.
use that.
Do you? I mean, I already have the rapier, so.
No, jeez.
All right.
Stupid A's being at the
Let's-
beginning of the section.
Let's go up the stairs.
All right.
Meat shield, go first.
While holding the shield, you can speak its command word as a bonus action and cause it to animate. The shield leaps into the air and hovers in space for a minute,
go gadget
where
shield.
it then pops back into your free hand or falls to the ground if you have no free hand.
Like, go gadget shield. Those are your command words.
That's awesome. Wizard could totally use that.
It'd be pretty awesome.
Druid could totally use that.
Does it would require proficiency.
Why?
I don't know.
All the proficiency does is when you have armor on that you're not proficient with, if it's on you, you can't cast spells in it.
Yeah, that would totally
But
work
if
for
I
you. Yeah.
activate it,
Yeah, if you find yourself getting hit a lot, you could probably start using that shield.
Wait. Give it to the druid. Druid floats it. Wild shapes into a rhino. We have a rhino with a shield.
that's also true.
For a minute.
Yeah, and then it falls.
And then it falls
Then it falls, somebody else has to pick it up and carry it
for an hour.
until he decides to shift again. So that's neat, but definitely not optimal.
I get off. I position the shield into the
You're not
rhino's
getting off
mouth.
on me.
Wait a few seconds.
And it speaks the command word?
Crap.
Roar! Is that a command word? No.
I throw it up in there.
Does the shield translate?
What if I prepared tongues and cast tongues on the bear / rhino so that the rhino
/
can
red scorpion.
speak?
There you go.
Yeah, that sounds doable.
How much AC does it add?
2.
Two.
The shield.
Plus, I cast Barkskin.
I like
so I have 18 AC. As
No,
well.
it doesn't stack with Barkskin. Barkskin is
It's just
just
16.
geared
no
at
matter
16.
what.
I like that we're trying to figure out how to waste resources to try to give the rhino a floating
Well,
shield.
having the rhino be able to talk is maybe okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay,
It's not the end of the
so we're
world.
going up the stairs. What do we see?
All right, call. Let's get on to the story. We're halfway into our recap, and the recap is we took a nap.
Alright, you guys walk through the illusionary wall, up the stairs, and the stairs move to the right.
Fuck. I stay on the
Not
stairs
move to
so
the
I
right,
don't
sorry.
fall.
The hallway bends to the right,
Okay.
continues up the stairs for about 40 feet, and there's a door at the top of the stairs. You guys roll a perception check. Anybody that doesn't suck.
I have a passive 19.
I have a passive 16.
Okay, I don't know if anybody's terrible at this.
I got
so
a 14
asked.
on my perception.
24.
Okay, good enough. You guys are all observant enough to notice this.
There is a door. Good job. Good job.
It is barred from this side. Shit.
What?
Let's keep it.
All of the other doors,
Have
have either been magically locked. Well, I guess mostly just magically locked. But this one is also barred from this
The
side,
outside.
from the outside.
Barred from the outside and then shrouded in illusion.
So
Somebody
wanted to keep something inside and keep people away from letting it out by hiding it.
Well, I mean, unless.
Hey,
What if there's another entrance on the second?
we know
level
there's
that we can't
dragons.
see?
Right? What if the dragon's like? What if I yell out in Draconic? Ask if there's anybody else.
Then they would be alerted to our presence,
Yeah, but they would obviously answer.
and that would help us how?
We would know if there's dragons.
Shut up, Rhino.
I'm not a rhino right now.
I know.
Would there be some way which you could look through the door
Yeah.
magically without unbarring it?
Oh my god. Always relying on my deep connection with the natural world.
I just like seeing you connect to nature.
Clearly.
Okay. So. Let me check my book. Damn.
What up?
Nope. I mean, not that I currently have knowledge of. There probably is a way.
Okay. Well, just because this is barred from the outside doesn't mean that they're trying to keep something threatening in. Could be some
It's
other
not going
kind
to
of
keep
prisoner.
anything out.
It's true. But there could be some kind of other prisoner, an innocent in need of help.
That they're trying to keep in.
Right.
Which is what I said. They're trying
It's
to
a
keep something
slave.
inside of there.
Right.
Roman, what if there's a slave inside there?
And I'm saying that it isn't necessarily something to be feared in there, rather something that they were trying to imprison unfairly.
Still,
Let's just leave it at they tried to keep something inside.
possibly. Like I said, there could also be a second entrance. On the second
That's
level.
true.
And
They could
for
be
some reason,
Trying to keep people from passing through.
it could happen. If a number of the creatures that inhabit this temple could fly, they could have an opening at the top.
But they also have openings on the bottom.
Yep. And they trap those a lot. So it might keep something in, or it might keep things out from above. Who knows? But the only way to find out is to take this board down. So, Roman?
I wouldn't feel comfortable possibly leaving a prisoner locked up when we were here and had the chance to release them. It's a large risk. The most likely scenario is that there's 3 or 4 dragons behind this door.
At least
Yeah. How long has this place been abandoned?
100
Yeah,
years.
just think
here?
a few hundred years.
They're
They may have had time
probably-
to
yeah,
copulate.
They're
By themselves.
they're probably not like the biggest dragons you've ever heard of.
But there'd be 4 or more of them.
Maybe. Or maybe none. Or maybe there's eggs.
I feel like at this point Roman would laugh and
Different
talk about how he's
kinds.
already killed dragons and he'll kill more.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Do different kinds of dragons mate with each other? There were 4 dragon eggs of different kinds, wasn't it?
I think they're just racist and they just choose not to.
I mean, these two exist, really. So they can breed with people.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure they can breed with each other. They just choose not to.
How much do you know of
Roman
your
is lifting
originating kin?
the barrier off the door.
But we could run tests if we were to capture
We don't care.
several species of dragon. Well, technically, if they can
Well, what
interbreed,
about
but not
these two?
actually different species.
Don't test my kid.
Why?
How would you like it if I tested your kid?
Fine.
Or if I tested you?
You-
Stick probes up your butt.
You do.
Okay.
Touche.
Living in the world is a test of all that's around you.
You haven't drank in a while, have you?
Why are you trying to
Yeah, you're not making any sense. Drink some.
intellectual,
Clean that up.
philosophical words of Marin?
All right, we go through the door.
I'm making too
Wait,
much
how?
Does it blow
Why,
up?
why don't we peek through the door first and see if we
The
see
door
dragons?
is very difficult to open.
There's no gap between the doors?
Like a thigh
No.
gap.
Like a little 1 centimeter?
After the words of Bimble, I immediately pull out a wineskin and drain it.
Robin! Tug hard.
Whoa! whoa!
Or his,
whoa!
wait, do we see the hinges? I forget. Did we
There's no
say?
hinges.
Did we see hinges?
There's no hinges.
Is it a sliding door?
It's
It's a
a-
pocket door, isn't
It's
it?
a French door.
They would open outward.
Are they falcon wing doors?
Outwards, like towards us?
Yes.
Pull apart.
They go.
You just try to force your way through the door.
I suggest Rowan pulls hard.
Could be magically sealed. Was a consideration that we
could also
cross-
be
Oh,
Yes.
right.
Keep your clothes on.
Part on both sides.
What?
No,
Then how am I
locked
supposed to
and
do
barred.
it?
I cast
Does
attack
it have a
magic.
keyhole?
Oh, does it have a
Oh.
I'm
keyhole?
tired of seeing Bibble's penis.
Are you really?
Does it have a keyhole? So locked and barred.
It seems to have a keyhole.
I cast detect magic.
There's
Didn't you know
magic.
that key?
There's magic on the door.
It sounds like what Bimble described on the previous doors.
Oh, I go back down the stairs.
You should all go back down the stairs. I'll open it.
I will wait here
Stay with the
to aid you.
What if I dispel the magic?
Get low.
You could.
Is dispel magic a ritual?
Nope.
No, no,
I don't want to waste a third level spell.
On a maybe.
You have dispel magic prepared?
Yes, I've always had dispel magic.
Okay. Seems like you
For
could have
real?
used it before now.
I usually eat my third level spells.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's a silly point.
He's gonna dispel magic first.
Mara tries to unlock the door.
Unless he's trying
I
to dispel
first
magic.
try
got
to
the
dispel the magic.
Well, I have a key
The key.
for a treasure room on the first floor.
The key. It's like
Wait.
the door next door.
Yeah, try the key first.
Try the key first.
You're dead.
Before dispel magic?
No, I cast dispel magic.
Okay, you cast dispel magic.
I'm still detecting it.
No.
Or wait, not detect it?
No, you dispel magic.
Okay.
Well,
Is it a higher than third level spell? Is what
You-
he's
no, I think it's like a first level. It's just arcane lock.
asking. Okay. Then it's wrong.
Click.
Who
Wait,
needs
no.
knock?
We don't wait. No, we don't cast
Um,
knock.
yeah. So, it's still locked.
What?
It's what?
Mundanely?
Mundanely.
Okay, but
Okay.
the magic
Oh.
aura is gone.
Really want
Does
to
the key for the treasure room of
Key for the treasure room worked.
M really?
It's a master
So
key.
It's a master skeleton key.
This
you,
is
didn't, you didn't take it out, or it's the like your front and your back door key.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
I got a
all the
key
keys
for
in
your
my
back
house are the
door.
same.
All right.
Every
So you creep the door open.
Creep the door open.
Does a dart fly?
No.
Okay.
volcano.
But four dragons do.
It's dark in here as well.
I don't know if these
God.
walls are big enough.
Damn it.
I mean, why would there be light? But anyways,
Because
Do you have a torch?
it's
Yes.
pleasant. It's pleasant.
Like
I'm also
the
lighting
sword.
scones.
Scones? Like
Sconces.
we have dessert.
it's just a different plural form of the word.
Sconces.
Sky.
As you walk in, you step in and light a sconce to the side.
Yes.
The room begins to illuminate from the outside, or from the perimeter.
Is there windows?
In the center, there's an opening that is about 15 feet in radius, rounds. The floor in here slopes towards that opening.
Oh fuck.
There's an altar near that on the far side.
Is it like a hole on all directions slopes down?
Yep.
Okay.
And it all slopes into the middle where there's an altar, and it looks like there is a channel that runs underneath the altar, so that if there are any water in here, or blood, it would filter down. The stonework in this area does seem darker than what's
So bloodstained.
bloodstained. Yes.
It's an Inca temple. Get over it.
There's a chain that runs from the ceiling. The ceiling in here seems to it's pyramid shape, and based on how far you've climbed up, it could easily be the outside wall. Chain runs to the ceiling,
What if it's not?
and maybe it's really well insulated.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
All right.
Sounds brilliant.
And the chain runs down into the center of the pit.
That's the pit. 15 foot.
Radius.
Fuck.
And
It
the
needs to be circular.
Oh, here.
make that bigger.
15 foot radius.
Oh,
So
radius.
30-foot diameter.
Oh.
You make it a 20-foot radius. It's if that
40
makes
foot
it easier. I'm sorry, a 10-foot radius if
20-foot
if that's
diameter.
easier for you.
Nope. Done.
Legit.
Around the edge of the room, it seems, or there are chains, and based on the bloodstains in the altar, you can conclude that people would be hung from them to bleed out onto the floor.
We should reenact that.
All right, William,
Get up on that chain.
reenact that. Lay on the table. We're gonna bleed you.
Nope. Not happening.
For sure.
Nope. Not happening.
And on the far end, from where you walked up, is an opening that you can see stairs descend down.
Back down.
Down. Based on the height you walked up on the set of the stairs to get here, there could be a floor between, and the stairs
We're on
suggest
level
it.
3.
Who designed this shit?
Obviously crazy people.
No sarcophagi, but there is a temple or a.
So how deep is this pit? It just slopes down 10 feet, or
Where did we get in?
It's about. I have to look at my map here to see about how wide this whole area is. So if that's the next level, I'm looking at.
Like this? Over there?
It's about a 90-foot square room with the 20-foot circle in the middle. Stairs on the other side. If you approach, I'm sorry, the slope of the floor, it drops about 10 feet in the 40 feet that it is to the earth, the 30 to 40 feet that it is to the temple. It's
is there any obsidian orbs?
I don't see any obsidian orbs.
That sucks.
Nature Arcana.
Nature
20.
Arcana. Nature Arcana. All right. Knowledge Arcana. You know.
Do I know what? Nature.
You know that some
How do you have
Some
knowledge
magical-
Arcana and I don't?
Because I'm awesome.
some magical
You have knowledge
rituals
nature and I don't.
involve blood
Paladin
sacrifices.
in Rook has knowledge religion.
Huh?
You know, a lot of there are some, especially necrotic rituals
Mm-hmm.
that involve blood sacrifice, and this room seems to be designed for the pooling of blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of
The chain is
If there was
is
obsidian,
rusted.
it would have obviously been a dark sun chamber to become a dragon, but that's not a thing.
Can I do that?
So. If you were both a master of psionics and arcane magic and had obsidian and human sacrifices, yes, you two could also become a dragon.
There are some remains scattered throughout.
Can that be my goal?
Very, very cool world.
Okay. I search for remains.
Some bones. And you do notice some more recent.
Recent, like how recent?
Less than 200 year old.
Less than 200 year old
Dun,
remains.
dun, dun.
Medicine check.
You could not bring it back to life.
They're dead.
Are they're in the pit? Wait, where are they?
On the chain?
Near the chains
Here's
regions.
the chained regions. So up here.
Mhm.
I go to. Let's go towards one of these bodies. I want to see some more information. I tried to
Agreed.
look at them and see how they died, especially ones that are newer.
As you get closer, they seem to be just small creatures, rats, ferrets, a couple monkeys,
Skippers.
small like
Skippers.
spider monkeys.
No
Something-
obvious wounds.
They're
Any monkey spiders?
no monkey spiders.
Don't even say that word.
They appear to be crushed and
Okay.
have some like large
Nope. No.
gashes on them.
No monkey birds.
Could be a bite from a large creature.
Like dragons?
Perhaps something sustaining itself on what's available.
Does it look like dragon marks?
They don't seem to be like consumed. They're still like just
Dead.
piles of dead, beat up.
Something trying to continue the ritual.
Torturousness?
Something that would prefer a humanoid sacrifice, but we'll take it at hand.
Anything looks super recent, like last year or so.
Yes, several of them scattered throughout.
Anything within the last week or
Well,
so?
You guys hear
It's home.
a chain begin to rattle,
Oh fuck! Animated chains.
and you guys look over in the center, and
Down in the pit.
from the chain that's hanging from the ceiling through the pit begins to shake a little,
Perhaps we should.
and you see a green head of a snake. It looks, the face of it looks a little more human than snake.
I throw a stick on the ground, yell Skipper go.
Fuck.
Are you naming your big snake Skipper?
And this serpent rises from the pit and looks at you.
You should put it on the MCAP.
I guess.
So
why it's there.
You want to have a snake battle?
I'm pretty sure I just initiated one.
You should then turn also into a snake.
Shh.
And then
Is that within range?
Okay.
Yes.
Duh.
If you guys all get into like a big knot and like squirm around, that's how they mate.
What do you think we're planning on?
You hear it begin to speak.
Oh fuck!
Draconic?
Plug your
No, it speaks in common to you.
Stupid.
Druidic?
Common's a stupid language.
It is. First you hear it in Draconic, and then it repeats
Yes.
itself in common.
Awesome.
No, stay with your normal tongue.
We got you, bro.
You should leave. You do not belong here.
We
We-
belong here, obviously.
We didn't mean to intrude.
Then get out.
Before I leave, I just want to make sure you aren't being held prisoner against your will, in need of aid, are you?
No. This is my home.
Very well.
You are invading.
I turn to the party and say, we've been given free pass to leave, and I believe that we should take this opportunity to thank our host for our time and be on our way.
Alright, those stairs go down. Let's go that way.
No, back out the way we came.
Why?
We're invading his home. We're not home invaders.
We aren't.
No, I don't go into people's homes and murder and steal indiscriminately.
How do we know that
We've been
this
asked to leave. I believe
How do you
that
know
we
this
should-
isn't some
I'm-
evil creature that's doing evil stuff? I'm not suggesting you are. I'm just hypotheticals.
no reason to believe that he's.
Look at all the bones.
And I eat pheasant as well. Are you guys really gonna make me roll a freaking persuasion on this?
I don't want to leave the temple.
Yep.
Tyranid.
Is down there also your home? I point to this stairwell.
Yes.
Do you share your home with anyone else? Or is it just you that lives here?
What concern is it of yours?
Maybe curiosity.
It is just I.
Well, we've
I'm
ran into
gonna
a lot
roll
of-
insight on that. And I did alright on
I've not
insight.
been interacting with it very long, but no, you don't seem. It does not seem to be lying.
Okay.
What about all
This-
the creatures we've
Those were
come
just
across?
defenses.
Yeah.
Shh, I'm not asking you. In Draconic,
Parcel time.
parcel tongue.
That room below is not my concern. Those rooms below. Just this. And down those stairs.
Would it be okay if we investigated the rooms down below further?
Back where you came. I mean, it doesn't point, but.
It sprouts an arm, points its tail that way.
Yes.
Does it? It doesn't seem like it's chained up. Does it seem like
No,
it's
it's
chained
it's,
up?
it's climbed
Climbed
up,
the chain.
wrapped around the chain, climbed its way up. It uses its tail to point.
Yes! Pointing.
Back the way it came. You came.
I begin to leave. Fireball! We were asked very nicely to leave. We were.
By an obviously evil being.
I don't see anything evil about it. It's just a big snake. You're a dragon.
Maybe you should focus like paladins are supposed to on potentially evil creatures.
That is 3.5.
Yeah. It's just outsiders and undead
Yeah.
and stuff. Not
Oh fuck, that's
evil.
right. God damn it. Bullshit in the paladin.
Evil doesn't
restrictions.
exist in this
Yeah.
this edition.
Same
So
capacity.
Is this a beast?
We were
No.
asked
Would I know
to
if this
leave.
is a beast?
no. Yeah, whatever.
I don't see
Yeah,
any reason
you
to
would
murder
know that
things.
it's not a shape you can assume.
Can I be one of those?
No, I mean more like
Roman obviously stands here for a minute and determines whether or not it's stronger than him, and
It's
etc.
It's not stronger.
is it a
It's more
Two
dexterous.
things from a list.
Does it have more levels in fighter than him?
It does not have more levels in fighter than him.
Is it a celestial elemental fey or fiend?
No.
I wait a day and then
That's fair. No, we should go back down.
Yeah.
Sorry for disturbing you.
Oh, would you care for us to lock up on the way out?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
What are we doing?
We lock the door on the way out.
Honoring a local wishes in his own home. Dude, if I just showed up at your house...
Leave it open.
No, I'll put the bar back on.
Aw.
No.
I'll totally rebar the thing.
Alright.
I lock it.
Cool.
Guess we go.
What the fuck? What did we take a long rest for just to do that?
Well,
Because
I
you
mean,
didn't know what was going on, you didn't know who was gonna.
Yeah, it's
You didn't know what was
It's not
up
an
there.
obviously evil creature. We weren't sent here to kill it, and it told the paladin to go because it was his home, and it was just doing its thing by itself, not
I mean-
hurting anybody. But the little.
I mean, really, the whole reason we're here is because of this deal.
Who's back downstairs?
Dextral stone side of the
Dextral.
snake.
No, next. He was staying down in the.
We'll tell him about it.
Yeah, we'll tell him all about it.
And if he cares, he can continue.
There's a massively huge snake with a human face that kindly asked us to leave his home.
Yep.
He was very polite. We barged in
He
while...
pointed.
Well, I mean, we barged into his home uninvited.
It warrants pointing.
That's true.
We also just
Matching rudeness.
We should probably go let him know that it's better to bar the door from the inside than the outside.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
He may be trying...
I don't know how he would change that without hands.
Yeah.
We could.
He seemed genuine when he said there's no one else inside.
I mean, if he wrapped his tail around the end cool handles.
Wonder whatever happened to those eggs, though. Maybe he was in one of them?
Might be guarding them.
But then
Could
they
be
were
guarding
dragon
them.
eggs. Oh, this is theory.
One of them probably wasn't, according to that legend.
I yell through
He may
the
have been the
door.
fourth egg.
Whatever happened to the dragons?
Are you shouting through a closed door?
Yes,
You get no response.
Shut up, Rhino.
in Draconic.
Nah.
All right,
No response.
let's go talk to Nextral. See what he wants to do.
Yeah, Nextral may know more.
Or you may want to go home.
What do I know about human-faced snake demons?
Yeah, is there like a check we can roll to see if we know anything about this thing?
Sure.
What?
Nature or
20.
Yeah, I'll go with nature.
Animal handling?
I got 18.
Self-handling.
That only works if the animal cannot
12.
consciously.
Both Kriv and Bimble believe this thing was a Naga.
Okay.
Okay.
What's that mean?
Hypothetically,
means-
for the folks at home who don't know what a Naga is, could you explain that?
No, that's fine. Nagas are intelligent serpents that inhabit the ruins of the past, amassing arcane treasures and knowledge. The first Nagas were created as immortal guardians by a humanoid race long lost to history. When this race died out, the Nagas deemed themselves the rightful inheritors of their master's treasures and magical lore. Industrious and driven, Nagas occasionally venture out from their lairs to track down magic items or rare spellbooks. Nagas never feel the ravages of time or succumb to sickness. Even if it is struck down, the Naga's immortal spirit reforms in a new body in a matter of days, ready to continue its eternal work.
Yeah.
They are benevolent dictators and brutal tyrants.
I don't know what that means.
A Naga rules its domain with absolute authority. Whether it rules with compassion or by terrorizing its subjects, the Naga believes itself is the master of all creatures that inhabit its domain.
Seems like all the more reason to leave it alone. If we kill it for the purposes
All
of
the
stealing
more
its...
reason to kill it.
If we kill it for the purposes of stealing its treasure, it may, when it reforms, may feel the need to go out and terrorize the locals to regain treasure.
What locals?
The ones on the island that we are currently on.
Yeah, the day's travel from the temple.
Oh,
I mean, it's a Naga. It doesn't feel the ravages of time. I'm sure a day's walk isn't really a big issue for it.
As you said, it doesn't feel the ravages of time, so it may just be too bored to even care about traveling that far. It may just want to sit in its home.
It's asked to be locked in. It may be trying to prevent itself from acting upon those terrible wishes that it has.
Or we could try to sneak by it.
Whatever.
You know that
to steal from it?
Yeah.
there are varying, several different types
Mm-hmm.
of Nagas, and Bimble knows that this particular one, this type, the one that matches the description, is generally good, benevolent in its interactions with others.
Encountered a sentient being that merely asked to be left alone.
Well, yeah, its job is just to guard what's here and keep it safe, whatever that may be. It's not overtly attacking people that enter, so it's not in itself a danger unless you violate its master's wishes.
And if its master is a lich or something, it's trying to
They're
protect
generally they're
people.
masterless.
Or whoever created it.
long
Centuries
dead
past,
race.
they're dead. And
A long extinct
Are
race.
they?
Unless its creator
That's the knowledge
has
that
the
you know.
ability to
Yeah.
live
Mhm.
immortal,
True.
like a lich.
Or like that mummy lord?
Its controller is a lich.
Or the mummy lord?
Yeah, I mean, that mummy...
Here he is back with Nextrol, or
We're walking back from next row.
Yeah.
But apparently, Sakura had to take a giant shit in the stair. So.
rhinos do that.
I mean, the blood sacrifices could be to keep the lich's heart alive, or the mummy's heart alive to keep the mummy down there, or whatever. Or it could be that is what the Naga has been
Does
eating.
the book reference the rituals of that chamber?
Not that I've come across so far. The chamber is actually not mentioned.
I thought you meant the DM book. It's like, you can't ask that.
Well, I mean, he did say...
tell me
The-
Naga did say he didn't care about this room. This temple may have existed before the cultists moved here.
Agreed. That may have been why they locked that off. They may have lost people going up there to try to get it, and they just merely closed it off. Keep the Naga from coming down and attacking them.
I don't think the Naga and the mummy are connected, or you certainly would have been attacked.
Good to know.
It's fair.
I would think.
Yeah, it makes sense.
If you killed his companion,
If it's an ageless being, why does it care?
Why don't you go ask it?
It's there to guard the treasure from ne'er-do-wells who would
Exactly.
steal.
So
it cares about
we attacked the
amassing
mummy on the first
its
floor.
own knowledge.
not on its floor. Why
and
does it care?
Well,
that's
if they
what
were
that's
friends.
that's what I'm saying. Is they're probably not connected.
Or they could be, and it just doesn't care.
True. If it's can reform and
Wow, I suppose.
resist, then maybe it doesn't care.
So,
And apparently the treasures that you guys found are not what it's interested in.
and it seems like there's probably a floor between us and it, at least where it currently is.
How far did we
See if
seem
there's
to
another
rise?
way up.
Like
It's about 30 feet.
So cave in
From-
the temple.
from floor level.
From floor level
to
you're
floor
at,
level.
there.
Like how many steps? I count the steps.
Sure, there are 92
Holy fuck!
So we rolled
shallow
90.
steps.
So how high do
No,
the
it's
steps seem to be?
6-inch
steps. So we had
there's about
6 feet.
a 20-foot area that's unaccounted for, 20-foot vertical, because there's the ceiling to where you guys have wandered around on this first floor, and then there's that open
Mhm.
expanse above.
Okay.
There's about a 20-foot gap in there.
That's where the wireless energy battery system is located.
So it
So
seems like
that
it'd be
is
a
20
floor. There'd
So,
be like
If I had to estimate, we'll go with knowledge.
Dungeoneering.
So what's about
Sure,
right
near
here?
anything.
What do you wanna know?
I know.
I want to estimate based on the floor level height
Mm-hmm.
how thick the floors are.
The like
the
the
stone
stonework.
flooring. Yep. How thick would they be? Would I estimate based on how far we've traveled and the
And the walls that you've encountered, everything into consideration, you think it's probably about 5 feet thick.
guys? I got an idea.
Is it taking a pickaxe to this wall?
No, it's casting stone shape and just making a hole up through the ceiling, and hopefully we come out in an open room.
Or we could leave the Naga alone, since that's what it's
It's on the 3rd floor. I'm going into the 2nd floor from the 1st.
It lives in the 2nd floor, and it
grows
came up
to
onto the 3rd floor.
Shut up with you and your logic.
Well, it really isn't our place to go there, but I do kind of want its stuff.
Magical treasure. Hey Roman, think of how famous and awesome renowned would be if we were to, like,
Kill a Naga that hasn't been seen by civilization for the entirety of the
I'm gonna
living.
stole all the
turn
treasure.
its head into a hat. I don't know.
No,
whatever
he
Roman
can
says.
really go either way on this one, so let's just leave Roman out of it.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's not
It's not really gonna get
not directly relevant to him, but he does have that I like to bust heads mentality, so he can go either way.
We came here to, like,
Check it out.
investigate it.
I am satisfied if we mark these traps. I may
I'd
even
like
be
to-
willing to come
I'd
back
like
here on
to
my
learn
own.
more about the dragon.
Oh, that's
like,
right. Those traps.
in my dragonkin. Wouldn't you?
I would much rather honor the wishes of a sentient being that asked us to leave its fine.
Is it really sentient though?
Yeah.
Is it really sentient?
Like,
How do
really
we
super
know-
sentient.
How do we know
More
it
so
wasn't
than
just
you.
like charmed by a
That's possible.
powerful wizard? In order to say that.
What?
It's a
We have no reason to assault its home.
Fine, let's go. I want magic stuff.
You're setting a very uncomfortable precedent.
hey, if we want to do a murder hobo campaign, I'm all about doing a murder hobo
Straight
campaign.
up, if you got shit, I'm gonna kill you, take
Yeah.
your stuff. Campaign.
No, I just.
That just seems like a different campaign than the one we're on.
Alright, let's go.
King.
I was just more interested in what it was than what it had.
Oh, I'm super interested in what's protecting because we got awesome stuff from this thing.
Maybe it's
And then-
willing to trade.
I'll give you a steak snap. Snakes.
Steak
Snake
snap.
snap.
Steak snap.
Ooh, what's a steak snap?
It's like stone soup.
Oh, you mean that silly little snake staff from downstairs?
Yeah.
You need to.
Don't get me
speak
wrong.
here.
As a player, I would love to murder this thing and take whatever awesome stuff it's protecting. Because it might be 4 dragon eggs that we can raise and use to like rain down hellfire. That'd be a way better mount than a rhino. Not that you haven't been awesome. So yeah, but really,
If Ephraim was here, he would totally be on my side.
You would.
Ephraim would just like straight
would
up
already
lightning
been.
bolt.
You
There
already
would have been
like-
a combat already.
Yeah, like, it would have like showed up and he'd be like shatter, and then we would have rolled for combat.
On the fucking chain.
Chain, yeah,
Oh,
Give me the bit.
yeah.
That
And,
would have been good.
and we would have gone into combat, and then we would have murdered it, and then taken its stuff, and we would have felt justified because combat. But instead, we talked to it, and it was like
I should have talked.
So what we're saying is we should not wait for things to talk to us.
that way. we
If
can
you
murder
want
them.
to steal from them.
yeah. Which, as a player, I really do. But
So we should all play deaf characters.
that's the thing.
Yep.
Not evil, just
Death.
We were
can't read lips.
Sorry.
Just
the snake came out of a pit. I thought it was attacking.
Nope.
Nothing. All right, you're dead.
I only know ASL.
Yeah, understandable.
So when the snake didn't
Didn't
actually
to the
respond, I just assumed it was evil and murdered it.
Like ASL, like you're determining whether or not you're gonna have sex with it. Like
It's
that kind
sex
of ASL?
location?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at this point it should be AIDS sex location. It's like true false
Question
Boolean
mark?
value.
Yeah.
Sex location.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I guess
Could be
we're done
A.
here.
no, yes, in the butt.
I guess we're done here.
Well, are we?
There's nowhere else to go, and you guys don't want to
If you just want
venture
to
forward.
take a peek, I'm sure you know some kind of a form that could make its way in there.
It could be a rat. When it attacks me. Combat.
Yeah, you're by yourself though, so good luck with that.
If you think you can take it while you're a rat,
I have another form. And spells.
You want to go solo
another
Naga?
It's-
They're like, hold on, I gotta go take a pee. Wait a second. Turn into a rat. This is
3 days later. You guys think he is ever coming back yet?
Still in this.
Did he succeed and just dip on us? Or?
the treasure was super awesome and doesn't want to share.
I mean,
How would you
It
think?
was moderately odd. It just wasn't enough to share.
what?
How do you think I'd get by?
It's macaroni pictures from the Naga's
What do you
children.
mean?
I don't know.
It's treasure to me.
How do you think I would get by?
Get by the Naga? Sneak?
What did you just say?
Transform into a creature that
Yeah,
you wouldn't
transform
notice.
into a creature.
Cockroach.
But there's like no gaps in the door, so we'd have to open the door again.
Would you?
Nope, I can just dim door right into the room.
Oh, see,
Teleport.
as a
Yeah.
cockroach, so you'd be
I'm
less
pretty sure a
noticeable.
cockroach can get under a door.
There were no gaps. I specifically asked if there's any gaps.
Are there any cockroach-sized holes, meaning like that?
You could probably squeeze through as an insect. I don't. You didn't. I didn't. I thought you were trying to look. You were. Sorry, I didn't describe.
It's
how
not
hot it is.
airtight.
It's not airtight,
Cockroaches can go anywhere.
or some other insect
So
that you
turn
can
into
be.
an
If
air
that's
particle
your.
and float through the door.
If
But
that's your
I
goal.
mean,
then-
if you do this, it's
then-
all you.
You may get eaten because you're a
Come
cockroach.
with.
I could.
You want to?
Nope.
He would polymorph. Use polymorph
I
to
could
be
become
a shitty little critter.
A A CR 1000.
and I would lose all of my intelligence doing
Be a
so.
CR0.
Ooh,
walk around in a
corpse.
circle.
You just run around. You would just run over to one of the
Did it?
corpses and just like
I
start
think
eating
that's
it.
not combative at all. CR0.
So
I'm not gonna go alone.
So Sakara
I'm
really
gonna go
wants
along.
to fight this Naga.
yep,
I just want to know
I
what
don't know.
it
It gave me
is.
bad vibes.
it's because it's a snake.
I wanna turn into
It's
it.
called the Uncanny Valley. I'm serious. It's a thing.
Alright,
I guess we're.
I guess we're
dipping.
going.
We're out.
Yep. Peace.
Alright.
Temple Down.
Head back to town.
Next, Phil grabs the.
I got my bag of feathers, I got my cord of wood.
Why the fuck you got a bag of feathers?
Remember? It's like the whole reason we came out here.
Grabs out the offering bowl and
The wooden log.
the wooden, ornately carved. Maybe there's a story
Mark,
there that he needs to decipher.
Step on the trap as we go by.
Yes, he does. Why
Shoots
did you
fire
remind
out.
I
of the
always stay
ceiling.
within 10 feet of Marin because I know.
I would
He's up to
say
shady
the
dealings.
opposite.
me? Yeah, me too.
Or
You
Marin
attach
always
yourself on the
stays
trap.
30 feet
Like,
behind us.
You wait for us all to go by, and you look, you're like, just, and
I mean,
roll.
I save for half or zero now,
Yeah.
so I care even less about traps.
Do it.
Whole temple collapses on you.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, what,
Oh.
worst case scenario, you
I
take
mean, save
30
for-
wait,
save
wait,
zero
wait!
damage.
Before we go, I stop as we're like halfway down. Was there anything in the
Oh.
chapel we wanted to grab? Wasn't there something we were waiting
There was
to grab at the
Yeah,
end?
Yeah.
Nextril, Nextril brought it out to the first area that you guys found.
Okay,
And
What?
where the first altar
first
was?
alter was.
And there was a huge
You
barrel
left
of
it there.
ale.
There was
that
a
we were
huge
going to
barrel
pour.
Yeah,
of ale
and
that
then
you
you
were
could- I
going to
grabbed
roll
that.
out.
What about the tapestries?
That's what
There
you
were
wanted.
tapestries.
There's tapestries in the
Do you want
chapel.
to carefully take those down and roll them and try to get them back? You said you were going to consider returning.
Yes, I will take them with.
Okay.
That's
Do you need help with
seems
that?
prudent.
Looks
Um,
like they'd be quite happy.
Perhaps we could
Yes, that would be.
sew them together,
Awesome.
find some sturdy
No,
wood,
we
and
don't
use
to,
them.
Wait,
alter them
put
at all.
gear-
when I wild shape, things I'm carrying meld into me, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I could become just a giant pack mule.
That's what you are. Yes.
Yeah, that's why you exist.
I just overburn myself and then wild shape and everything just melds into me.
And then we fill up your trunk as well.
He can be an elephant?
Maybe.
Not yet.
All right. So
Well,
Roman
actually,
goes and
in
helps
my
Nestor
chaotic
with
wild
that
shape,
thing.
I could.
All right. So you guys, he gets the tapestries.
I pick up the entire temple and then wild shape.
Nextril carries them.
Stand like this under a doorway. I'm holding it now. I think that works.
And you guys leave the temple.
Yes.
The
John,
the Naga
what?
lays eggs inside
how
you.
much time did you waste this last week, like laying out
The
other
Naga?
2 floors?
Enough. It was good.
Can we like fight that like later outside of story mode? Because I really want to kick its ass and find out what's in there.
Nope, you never know.
You never know.
I'm just more interested in the story.
Yeah,
Why is it there?
Why did you talk to it?
Because it was very uninterested in talking to us.
That's fair. It was pretty.
When I was pooping,
Although
I thought of some
you
dialogue.
guys basically you didn't really try to converse with it so much as like we want to be here. Can we be downstairs? Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's like
You didn't really, like-
anytime that you awkwardly walk to somebody's house and like, hey, why
Get
are you
out.
in my house? Get
Yeah.
out.
The
Like,
only time
can-
that's ever
can I go
happened, we
check
got
out your
arrested.
downstairs. first?
Right,
Is
right.
Is that cool?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
about what happened. I mean, it wasn't like we're really interested in. We don't mean you any harm. We're just curiously exploring the area. Blah blah blah. No, it was. Can I? You were just downstairs. Can we go down there now? we want to see what you have here. No. All right.
Does this sound familiar at all, John?
What?
The
Oh,
situation?
this scenario. Yeah.
What are you doing in my garage?
We left.
Get out of here.
We left.
you wandered into somebody's
It
garage.
wasn't quite water. Might be related to my felony. Anyways.
Anyway, back to the stream.
Alright, so, do you guys, attempt to do anything on your return to the ship? other than survive,
Carry stuff back.
not destroy the forest on your way.
Yeah, try to be respectful to the Ents and their wishes, and
Drink this alcohol and have
Make it
How
lighter.
long
To
does that
that's a difficult thing for you to haul. Roman
why
actually
it's
probably just does it for you because you're slowing him down.
Yep.
Cast tree strike.
And so you guys make it back to the ship. It's not entirely uneventful. You are attacked by a few more of those demon birds.
God damn it.
But being well rested for that.
We just hit the
battle
auto
upstairs,
battle
you
button.
just hit the auto battle button, and they're destroyed pretty easily. They don't seem to be organized in their attack. As you guys walk, as it becomes night, you rest. You continue on your way.
I would totally use one of my channels.
What does-
because we don't need to collect feathers.
I mean,
Drag them off.
there's a chance there's a nest of these somewhere. We could try to find that.
Are all the trees in this forest mostly of the same type?
No.
No, there are several types of trees.
How many?
How many different types?
Give me a number
A
of
dozen?
I mean,
species.
are there
Like in individual different
Species,
species.
yeah.
This is for tree
Okay.
stride, right?
shit.
He wants to tree stride.
Individual species.
I feel
I would
like
say
we just
I would
tell
say
what
there
we're
are
trying
like
to do. We can play it's
5 different species.
Pretty
There are several different like variants of those 5.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Like, there are
like maple.
apple trees are pretty much the same species, but there might be a few in there.
Right.
Can I
But
tree-
every apple tree is unique.
Right.
They have unique apples. The only way to get the same type of apple is by cloning the tree,
Sort of.
or slicing and
Some apple
seed-
trees are apples, others are oranges.
Right.
And you can't compare them.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
are you talking
Can
about?
I-
I don't think
Can I
any
tree-
apple trees are
tree
oranges.
stride from one apple tree to a different apple tree?
What? Probably. What's
From-
tree stride?
From
Because
crab
they-
apple
I
to
can dim
Is
door
it a
between
spell?
trees of
Yeah,
the
he
same
can
type.
walk into a tree and leave a tree of the same type.
Can you bring everybody with you?
No.
'Cause that would have been way more convenient.
No.
It does last for 10 minutes or several rounds or something.
A minute.
Yeah.
10
So-
rounds.
Tree stride.
Yeah, like you and I would be able to get through this place.
You have that
super quick.
prepared, or is this the next day?
This
Do you not prepare things? I don't understand how you work.
Things.
We prep things.
I'm pretty sure tree stride is one of my auto default always prepareds.
Take
'Cause you're a
500
fucking
feet.
Tree paladin.
I can go in.
You use 5 feet of movement to
go
enter the
in
tree.
and then out a different one within 500 feet for another 5 feet movement.
Oh no.
So
this used to-
so you
tree stride
can
is 17
move
for me.
So you can like do a mile every
12
15 seconds. And just,
12 times 15 or 12 times 500 per round.
I can only do it once per round.
Oh, you can only do it once
So I
per
can
round.
move 500 feet per round using that.
520 or whatever.
Yeah.
Sure, you can totally
I
outdistance
can
yourself.
get like
you can,
to the
you
ship.
can scout around, whatever you feel like doing. While you're doing it, you get attacked. The trees don't like being violated that way.
It's not hurt. It doesn't hurt
You
them
just
at
like
all.
step into
chosen
an end.
Yeah.
Get
You
out
took
of
the
my
wrong
house.
type of tree.
You're tree striding from end to end.
By the fifth one, so you're a significant distance away, they got pissed.
All
Yeah,
of them
you
are
can do that.
gone.
That's
if,
fine.
If nothing happens, it doesn't.
That's fine. Yeah, you can tree stride and stuff.
I'll make it like
You
to
can
the
use a 5th level spell to dink around.
That's what we do.
I make it to the shore in like a minute. Fuck you guys.
A couple days travel, but probably yeah.
Couple days.
Day and a half, I think.
Through
worth
shitty
of-
forest?
Through shitty forest.
Yeah.
So
Right,
yeah,
you go
probably a good
500 feet.
like half of the day or something.
Yeah.
You'd be there,
Like,
or a couple hours maybe. I don't know.
Well,
like we're
let's think
going through
about it.
difficult terrain.
If you're going through
and you're
difficult
going
terrain in a
500
forest,
feet.
hmm
let's say you're going to walk through a forest. How many miles?
How long
do you
does
think
it?
you can go
How
in
long
a
does it
couple
take
hours?
to? The real question is how long does it take to go 500 feet?
Yeah.
Well, it's 15 feet every 6 seconds because
No,
it's terrain.
in normal. Yeah. Okay.
So, I mean,
30 feet because you can double.
You're
move.
double moving.
okay, sure. So,
Man, you people are slow.
So 300 feet in a minute.
yeah.
But essentially like 6 times faster than somebody else.
But we have to
10
go
times what is it?
to the
No,
speed
it's
of the slowest
12
member of our party.
12 times faster than everybody else. Something around there.
Yeah, like 15.
15.
Minutes to go.
Plus he can
Yeah.
double move with the normal
Yeah.
distance.
Well,
so that
and
has a,
it's a 5 foot step.
so it's like 16 times the normal movement speed. It doesn't matter. Do you die on your own or do you stay with the group?
Well, no, if he gets into trouble, we'll just step back into the tree and go 500
Yeah.
feet back the way he came, and just outrun it back to
Or
us.
500
Yeah.
feet in just a different direction.
Except when this is the damage being dealt to him.
Anyways, we make it back. Uneventful, you said.
Yeah. So you guys get back to your ship.
Yeah.
You row out
With our fat
Roll
boats.
out.
with your fat loots, and
That's so much
you.
better.
And we complete our escort quest and then go and complete our fetch quest.
After a day.
Yep.
Of travel in the ship.
Yeah, it was about a day to get back to
Scroll time.
Pirate Isle, and then
Hey, you got the rubies?
Yeah. What?
I go into the jeweler. I
They're
bought my three,
mine!
and I sell the rubies.
that was silly. Rubies are a very important material component.
They are.
No, they aren't.
Yes, they are.
Everybody has a focus.
Weren't you trying to buy rubies?
Yes,
No, it was this
What the fuck is that?
Ruby?
Opal.
emerald. No,
What I said?
topaz. Amethyst. I don't know.
What I
some
said?
gem.
Opal.
Whatever.
I would go to that same dude and try to get
7
diamonds.
rubies of 50 GP.
Are you gonna crush some diamonds?
Get 1,000.
I need diamonds worth 300 gold.
Get 1,000
Powder?
rupees for me.
It just says diamonds. It doesn't say diamond powder. I thought it was diamond powder, but it just says diamonds.
Okay,
You
you
have
get you
Agate. That's what I got.
agate. Oh, I was.
Oh, okay.
Take it.
All right, I think that's
August
about where we will end it.
That's
Isn't
fair.
agate just a
29. We got 20 minutes.
Yes.
You got 20 minutes.
We can turn in our
Alright.
escort quest or our fetch quest.
Both quests.
And
We can RP that.
Or we could end here, start a new recording, and then off the record fight Naga and find out what loot it has.
Or you could just
You
tell
could-
us what the
you could do
You
that.
guys want to fight a Naga and stuff, or
What's the CR of a Naga?
I don't
Is
care.
that even gonna be?
I
that
want to
bad of a
smite it
fight?
in the face really hard and find out what it's protecting.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
So
Let's
I
roll
feel
a
like
die.
most of our combats take more than 20 minutes.
yeah, that's
They
probably
do.
by like tenfold.
yeah.
While everybody else has it distracted, I'm totally turning into something with wings and just flying down the hole
Oh,
past it.
Alright.
Constitution save DC
All right.
19.
So then, were we going to try to RP the turning in the fetch quest?
I win.
failed.
All right.
That's bad.
Were we going to RP turning in the fetch quest now, or are we going to wait till next week?
Next week.
Okay.
What?
You are no longer whatever was.
You are no longer whatever you were.
Now fall.
Take
I
32 damage.
no.
Alright.
I
I'm gonna stop
I'll
everything.
take it again.
Okay. Bye,
Goodbye,
folks at home.
everyone.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for